What's going on, guys? So today's kind of a special day. You can see this path right here. Let me go over this way. You can see that logo right there, and that is right. We are here at Discovery Cove. This is our first visit here to the park. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a basis here. So that right there is the pathway you'll be coming in from the reception desk, and then this is kind of like the main entrance of the park. This is like the main entrance way. So just wanted to kind of show you around a little bit, and yeah, so let's do that. We're gonna go left here first and show you the natural lazy river, and the they got a little area where you can view the otters, and the got these little monkeys over here. So let's walk over this way, and then we'll take a look. So I'm just gonna keep it rolling. You can see on this bridge here, they got that. Now I will say, if you're not a very good swimmer, you probably do want to grab a floaty before you go in, because the river at some points it kind of fluctuates between shallow and not shallow. So you want to make sure that you know, if you can swim, it's good, you're fine. But if you're not, you probably want to grab a noodle. But it is 8 feet at certain points, so just keep that in mind. Over here they have marmosets. Just kind of like a little pool you can swim around in, and you can see that middle island right there. That middle island has actually little marmosets on it, which is really cool. They're basically just kind of like little monkeys, very small, but they're very cute. Then we keep walking over this way, and this is the main entrance over here. This little bay that's over here is the main entrance to the lazy river. Like I said, if you're not a good swimmer, you probably do want to grab a little noodle. But if you are, you'll be okay. It does fluctuate quite a bit. The level, it goes from very shallow to very deep, like pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll meet you guys in the next area. We're gonna keep walking down the path. Alright guys, just a little bit further down on the left hand side, they do have kind of like a lounge here. You actually is in the water, and you can bring a drinks and chill out, enjoy a drink. So if you're interested in that type of thing, you can definitely come over here and relax. But we are going to continue over this way, and that over there is a snack bar. I'll get more into that in a little bit about how that works, and just in case you're interested here at the Discovery Cove location here in Orlando. But we're going to keep walking this way. Now they do have private cabanas that you can rent. I'm sure that they sell out pretty quickly, so if you're interested in that, make sure you can do that. I'm not going to film these guys because it is private, but you can get your own cabana. Now they do have a bird aviary here, so if you're interested in going in, and maybe I think you might be able to feed the birds, and you can also, of course, just look at them. But pretty cool regardless. Then if you come over this way, yeah, this is the entrance to the aviary. You can go in either direction, but this is the one that has wheelchair access as well. Now on the lazy river, you do actually get to go through the aviary while you're in the lazy river as well. So keep that in mind too. If you would rather do the lazy river, you can also do that. Very cool. Then if you head all the way to the back of this area, there's the otters, and you can actually swim down to the glass, and you know, maybe if the otters are playing around, you could have you kind of a special moment. But most of the time the otters seem to be hanging out in the dry areas. Let's see what they're doing right now. Nope, I think they might actually be put up right now. I'm not seeing them, but nope, they're swimming. There's one down there. If I can zoom in far enough here, it's kind of hard to see. You see him, that tail, just, yeah, you see his tail there. But they are swimming around down there. And like I said, if you go over this way, You can see this little pool right here, and you swim back in that little hole there, and you can actually, let me see if I can get you guys a good view here. I don't want to get in the water too much, but you can see over that way that you can swim down there and let you look into the glass. Just a nice little serene area. Alright, and that is the end of the park this way. Like I said, I highly recommend the lazy river here. I think it's awesome. I love the depth at certain parts. The shallow parts get kind of awkward. And there's a little bunny rabbit. He's gonna run away. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Yep, he ran into the little bushes. Anyways, we're gonna head back up to the front and start the other direction, you know, take a right. So, and then I'll kind of talk about a little bit about how things work, and yeah, so let's do that, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we are back up here in the by the reception pathway. Like I said, you will be coming from reception from that way. I just wanted to take a quick look at this map real quick, kind of give you more of an idea of where we were at. So reception is right here. You take this path, and of course that, you know, you are here. We're right here looking at the map, and we took a left. So we came in, we went over here. I showed you guys the little Serenity Bay. This is the lazy river that goes all around, and then right here is where the otters were, and then they also had the little monkeys. I keep having trouble remembering their names, but anyways, so that we just went around that area. So we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna talk about the dolphins, and then we're gonna talk about the reef and just all that, the lockers. So anyways, so coming from the path, coming from reception, you want to take a right, and this will take you over to the other area that I was just pointing out, and let's get started. So every day, you know, you can come here at 7:15. Breakfast check-in starts at 7:15. The park is actually open from 9 to 5. That's the actual hours, but you can get here early for breakfast, and breakfast is from 7:15 to 10:30, although times can change. And then lunch is usually from 11, I believe, till either 3 or 3:30. I think that can also change too. Like, see, today breakfast was from open till 10:30, so basically I think 7:15 to 10:30, and then lunch was from 11 to 3:30. So, and you can get, and of course that's all inclusive with your ticket. You just go in and tell them what you will like. It's kind of like a buffet type style, and then you just, like I said, everything's inclusive, including your fountain drinks. Now, as far as the alcohol, I think that's an upcharge, but if you do pay for that upcharge, you do get, you know, you can get your unlimited alcoholic beverages if you're interested in that. But as we walk over this way, I can talk more about the snacks, because the snacks are free too. They're not free, but you're paying for it. That's included in your admission. So I'm gonna go over here to the snack bar, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so we are over here at the snack bar. We just kept going straight down the path, and they do have things like frozen slushies, salted pretzels, chocolate chip cookies, chips, fountain drinks, just all kinds of variety of stuff. I think they got fruit down here too, so definitely a good variety of stuff if you want to, you know, get your snack on. And then you can also, like I said, if you want to pay for the upgrade, you can also get your alcoholic beverages, whatever you'd like to prefer. But that is an upcharge. That does not include with your regular admission. So we keep going down the path, but then now the snack bars open from opening till 5:30, so it's actually open after the park closes, which is nice if you want to, you know, maybe grab a snack before you leave the park. Anyways, we're gonna walk up here, and we'll talk a little bit more. I'm gonna keep talking on the way there because I got a few things I want to say. These little stations over here, I will say that real quick. These are little shower stations. Hold on, let me get out of the sunlight here. Yeah, these little shower stations here. They are located quite frequently throughout the park, you know, to get some of that salt water off of you, or just kind of, you know, shower off if you're done swimming. But we're walking back. This, like I said, this over here is the main path. And if you take a right as you're coming down the main path from the reception, you will come up this hill over here, and this will take you to where the lockers. And there is 2 locations for lockers and 2 locations for gear and your wetsuit or vest. You don't have to wear either one. You can wear either a wetsuit or vest. I mean, you have to wear either one is what I meant. You can choose. You don't have to wear one or the other. You can wear a vest if you choose, or you can also just wear the wetsuit. It's up to you. But this is the locker area. So basically what you do is in the morning you just come to a locker that's open. There will be a key inside. You just grab that and then just put whatever you want and shut the door, and that's basically it. And you just kind of wear the necklace, wear the keychain like a necklace, and you just stick it inside of your vest or your wetsuit, keep it from losing it. And then this station over here is where you will pick up your snorkel gear and your you know, wetsuit or vest, whatever you choose. That's where you pick that up. And don't worry about sizes. They got plenty of everything covered if that's something you're worried about. And then they also have sunscreen here. So if you don't have any sunscreen, you don't have to worry about that either. And then up over here on the right side is the bathrooms, back there in the trees. You can see that archway back there. That is the bathroom. So we're going to continue walking down here. I'm going to talk about the dolphins, and I'm going to talk about the reef. So let's get down here and I'll talk about it with you. Okay, so this is the Dolphin Cove pool. This is the main dolphin pool that you will go into if you do want to do the Dolphin Swim. You know, where you can, you know, play with the dolphins, feed them, and also be actually pulled by one, which is pretty awesome. I just wanted to mention how awesome it was. It was everything you could want it to be as far as, you know, a dolphin encounter type situation. It was just amazing. But this is the pool that you would go in, and how that works is when you show up, depending on what time you get here, like I said, check-in starts at 7:15. You will get you know, assigned a time slot to come back, which we got here around, I think it was like 8:10, 8:20, and we got a 10:30 time slot. So, you know, make sure you get here early enough so you can definitely make sure you get your dolphin swim in. And if that's something you've paid for, of course that is an extra fee. If you you can also just pay just to come to Discovery Cove, but there is a lot of add-ons that you can add on. Of course, the dolphin swim was one of the main things that we wanted to do, so that's something we made sure we reserved. You know, when you schedule online, you can schedule whatever you need to do when you make your reservations online. But how that works is about 10 minutes prior to your allotted time, you go to the there'll be 2 cabanas along the main path over here. One's like the seahorse cabana and one's the sand dollar cabana, and they will tell you whichever one you need to go to when you go check in at the reception desk. So just to make sure that you know which one to go to, they will let you know which one. I think, like I said, I think there's only 2. I think there's a seahorse, and I know there's a sand dollar because we went to the sand dollar. And you go there and you sign the waivers, and you just basically check in, and then your trainers will come take 2 groups at a time, and you guys will actually wade out here into the water, and that's when your encounter will begin. So anyways, super awesome. You can see dolphins swimming around over there, but pretty sweet. Now we're gonna walk over this way, back over here to the main path. Like I said, I'm really hoping that I'm explaining everything as best as possible. I'm trying to be as thorough as I can. If I miss anything, or if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Like I said, this is also our first experience, so no experts here by any means. But as we walk over here on this side, sorry if it's a little shaky, I'm walking on sand. There's a lot of sand here at Discovery Cove. I just wanted to mention the reef over here is just awesome. I honestly, it's almost right up there with meeting with the dolphin encounter, because you just, if you ever did the shark reef at Typhoon Lagoon, it's not even in the same realm, dude. This is worlds above it. But this is the reef, and this is just part of the regular Discovery Cove mission. You go get your snorkel and your mask, and one thing I wanted to say is you got to return the mask and the bag that comes with it, but you get to keep your snorkel, so that's really cool. It's just something neat, I think, that they do. I know they do it because of hygienic reasons, but it's just cool to, you know, it's cool to see that. But this is the reef. You just see, my dad and I both had stingrays swim right underneath us. You can see that stingray right there, right in front of the kid. I mean, you get right up on them. And one thing I want to recommend is just don't panic. I mean, when you get in the water, if you come here, just don't panic. You know, just take it easy and just enjoy yourself, and just float, because it is salt water. You're going to float a lot easier than you would, and if you just float and breathe normally through the snorkel, you'll be just fine. But anyways, and plus when you're not moving around as much, the fish and the stingrays and whatnot start swimming closer to you, and it just makes it so much better of an experience. Anyways, it was just awesome. The reef was pretty much just as good as meeting the dolphin. Now they do have two other things over here. You can see the little bridges over there. They do have a shark swim where you kind of just float above the sharks. They do have quite a few sharks. They have kind of standard smaller sharks. They have a couple bigger bull sharks too, which is really cool. We didn't do that today. Maybe the next time, maybe next year when we come, we'll do it. And then they also have like an underwater, almost like a cyclops. That's a pretty big stingray right there. But you put this helmet on, and it's kind of like an underwater helmet, so when you go underwater, you'll have a little pocket of air and oxygen will be flowing to you, and you kind of walk on the bottom of the floor, and pretty neat little thing. And I also believe they have stingray feeding here too. That's another add-on that you can do if that's something you're interested in. But now I want to say one thing. When you walk into this water, this is the coldest water like there is, as far as you know. It's really cold. Of course, I think it gets warmer throughout the day, but I think they also temperature control it, so you know it's going to stay cool pretty much the entire day. But this morning it felt really cold when we first jumped in here, so just be aware of that. And that's really the main reason you have to wear either a vest or a wetsuit, because it's very cold. But that is the reef. I hate to keep rambling. I'm really excited. We really enjoyed ourselves today, and that's kind of really it. That is the whole park. Like I said, there's plenty of add-ons to do if you're really interested in the add-ons, but that's up to you. That's your choice. Do a lot of research before you want, if you want to do any, find out exactly what they got. Their website is fantastic for letting you know all the things you can do. And like I said, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, but if I do miss anything, please, if something you're wondering, please just leave a comment below, and I'll get right to you as soon as I can, because this is our first experience too, and I can't guarantee that I'll have an answer, but I can sure try, because this was a good experience, and it was a learning experience too about how things work here. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to do the tour. I think we might head back up to the front, make sure I didn't miss anything, check the map, make sure I'm not missing anything I want to show you guys. If that's it, I'll be seeing you guys at the outro. Talk to you in a second. Alright guys, so we are back up here now towards the path that takes you to reception. This little central area where we went left and right. I think I showed you everything. I did want to correct myself that there is actually 3 cabanas. There is the seahorse, the starfish, and the sand dollar. So just be sure to, whenever you check in, just make sure you're listening to the person that checks you in, and they'll make sure that they tell you what cabana you need to go to do your check-in for the Dolphin Swim or whatever you might be doing. Anyways, guys, I did want to mention one more thing before I start the outro here. When it comes to the pictures, they're very expensive. We got our dolphin pictures. We did the 6 prints and the digital photos, all the digital photos, and that was $161 with our 10% discount, so $169. The 4 prints alone is $100, $99.99. And then if you want to do the whole shebang, you get the video on Blu-ray, DVD, and you also get the frames, the prints. Yeah, you get 8 prints and the digital. You get the whole dollar. That's $229 for that whole package. So you're spending some major bucks if you want to do everything as far as the dolphin pictures go. So just keep that in mind if you're coming here. The pictures are not included; they are extra. Just wanted to mention that. Of course, we had to pick them up because it's a it's a pretty awesome experience. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it here from Discovery Cove. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, you can follow me on my Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can also follow me on Coaster Nerds on Facebook. I sound like a Canadian there. Coaster Nerds on Facebook. We do all kinds of coverage from the United States and the UK. So check us out on there if you're interested. You want to keep up with news in the industry. Like I said, guys, I hope you do enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Alright guys, I just wanted to add a little bonus on the end here. When you do check in, you get these little ID cards, and you are supposed to wear them the entire time you're here. And that will also tell you, you can see on the, see right there, sand dollar. That'll tell you what cabana you're supposed to do, and what group you're going to be in inside the cabana, and your time slot. So, and it's your little keepsake too. You get to take it home with you. That's just part of the thing. You got to wear it though, and if you're swimming, you just want to tuck it into your wetsuit or tuck it into your vest while you're swimming, so you don't lose it. So, but you do have to have it on you. So just keep that in mind. One thing else I wanted to say too is I think we paid, well, for the Dolphin Swim and just Discovery Cove entrance altogether, I think it was $420. So it's definitely not cheap. Just wanted to make sure you guys know that. That's with tax though. It's $199 per person. Now that depends on when you come. Sometimes of the year it's a lot more expensive than others. It just depends on what time of year it is and how crowded it's going to be. Like I said, we paid $199 per person before taxes, so it's not cheap. And like I said, it gets even more expensive in the busier seasons. So just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And it is worth the money, 100%. There's no other experience like it. So if you're really on the fence, I wouldn't anymore. Just do it. I think you'll enjoy it, and I think that you won't regret it whatsoever. So like I said, just wanted to let you guys know that too. And then while I'm at it, whenever you're done with your locker for the day, you just leave the key inside, hang it up, and then that's about all there is to it. So anyways, guys, just want to tell you the little pricing, tell you about the ID, and yeah. So anyways, take care, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.